to knock 'em down. It's the way we keep our high, moving like a hurricane.
What's up, Domino community? Today I'm going to be explaining, well, how we made the Open-Ended Domino challenge entry. So, well, for starters, I was very excited when I first heard this. Because, well, I knew, we had this date scheduled in with these people already. And I knew that they're just like the sort of people who are very into this movie sort of thing, if you will. But what I wanted to start off doing was by building a setup. And if I hadn't explained it well enough in the video, basically, we all make these vlogs each time we come. But well, this time was going to be the last time that we do it. So I thought it would be appropriate to have a setup to celebrate that. And so that was the purpose of the turtle field in the middle. But I also thought it would just be cool to have a reveal with photos on that full wall, just because that's not something I've done in a while. And also the reason for the train was, well, the Lego train that you saw come into the screen was something that we'd used in the past before. And then, well, to fill in the rest, I sort of just, well, I used the Backromo towers that you would have seen in my recent hybrid tricks video, and then also just put a herringbone in. It's nice just having random tricks to fill up the space. Now, about the news reporting at the start. Yes, that is in fact my dad. Well, basically we had, the TV is where he's facing, and I just had the words up on the screen for him to read. Quite self-explanatory, but I was also impressed that we got this first try. But I thought that was a fairly appropriate way to start off the video. The next scene I was a bit less lucky with. It took me 5 tries to get, well, the perfect wording for it, and 2 of them they weren't even here. Which is quite dumb, considering I knew that Evil was going to say those words about why have I built the setup. Now, as for kind of nearly knocking the setup down, don't worry, this was all planned out, and I was very, well, I guess cautious with my wording of how we should be doing it. But it was difficult coming up with creative ways to topple this, without having a chance of toppling it. Because I did have some other things, like including some projectiles involved initially. And then when my toy Elmo was involved, yes, please don't ask. Well, basically that was coming up in the original conversation I was having with Eva when we were brainstorming ideas. I just thought, well, it would just be quite funny to have well, a toy that can talk and possibly even nearly knock it over. Now, as for the fall down, it did all work. There were no cuts in the fall down. But, well, one thing that did make me slightly gutted was on the turtle field, most of the lines didn't fall, and that was mainly just because I think the staircase up to it on the left locked up slightly, which was a shame considering I'd probably spent about 2 hours placing those mini dominoes, but well, I guess that's a thing, and I guess I'll have to be careful with how I'm placing the minis in the future. But also I do really love how the full wall of the 3 of us turned out. This is something I should be doing more in setups, so maybe do let me know in the comments if there's some sort of reveal design that you want me to do in the future. But until then, I will see you in the next domino video.